All right, y'all, what is up? I hope that you can hear me okay. We'll find out because I've got my air fryer going right alongside here because that is what we're going to use for today's recipe. If you do not have an air fryer, what are you doing with your life? Like, it is one of the best kitchen investments I have ever made. I love my air fryer. If you're somebody who doesn't love like leftovers, particularly vegetables that are leftover, the air fryer is a game changer. Anytime I heat up my leftover like grilled asparagus or roasted Brussels sprouts, anything, if I heat it up in the air fryer versus the microwave, it tastes so much better. Like, I actually look forward to leftovers now that I have this device. And usually I have to do like 5 minutes max, and it's good to go on reheating those leftovers. But today I'm going to show you how I use it to make my little like low calorie, high protein pizza options. So let's walk through this. Hopefully I have all my ingredients ready to roll. So we are using this Joseph's pita bread. So I buy these at Walmart. They're awesome. You can do the pita bread or you can do the lavash. So the lavash, as you can tell, is significantly larger. Well, the lavash also just one counts as 2 servings. So on this pita, for just one pita, it's 60 calories, 4 grams of fiber, 6 grams of protein. The lavash, if you were to cut one in half, it is also 60 calories. Let's see, 6 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber. So today we're going to use the pita because that's just what I wanted to use. And I'll walk you through what I'm doing. So I've got my Joseph's lavash. I don't actually need the food scale, but I just put the plate on there just because this is like how I always do it. And I've got all of my ingredients already pre-measured because that was the easiest way for me to make this as simple as possible. So I've got my Laughing Cow garlic and herb cheese wedge here. If you guys are not using Laughing Cow, you should be. I love all the flavors. There's this garlic one, which is great if you're going to do like spaghetti. It's great to mix up in your spaghetti. It is great, obviously, on like a pizza. I also love just the regular Swiss on pretty much anything. The cheddar or white cheddar option is really good. Pepper jack is awesome if you're somebody who likes a little bit of spicy, a little kick. And you can use Laughing Cow on like a lot of things. You could make like a breakfast sandwich. You can obviously do this little pizza guy that I'm doing. Like I said, you can mix it in with like your spaghetti or whatever pastas. What else do I like to do? Sandwiches, wraps, whatever. So many things. You could even use it like to spread onto veggies, like your bell peppers or carrots or whatever. So I'm going to do that on there. And then what did I put here in my FitnessPal? Again, I already pre-logged everything for ease. Oh, I am going to need the food scale because I need 30 grams of pizza sauce. So instead of adding pizza sauce on there and wondering, what I do is I put the pizza sauce here on the scale, and I'm just going to spoon out until I get 30 grams because that's what I put in my little food log says. I'm going to use 30 grams. So put my pizza sauce on there. We're at 18 grams so far, 26, a little bit more. All right, so I got 30 grams of my pizza sauce on there. Beautiful. All right, and now I'm going to sprinkle on. Oh, bring my plate back here for you to see, but I don't need the food scale. I already measured out my fat-free mozzarella cheese. So I buy this at Walmart. One serving of it is 45 calories, and I'll have to look, but I want to say like 9 grams of protein or something. So yeah, 28 grams is all a serving of cheeses. If you are not measuring out your cheese, you should. You might be surprised by how much you're consuming. And then I just wanted to add a ton of little Canadian bacon and pepperoni because this is what I have. So I can guarantee this is going to be a lot of freaking meat, but that's okay. I like meat on my pizza. You can add whatever you want on your pizza, but this for me is giving me all the proteins. So I'm using the turkey pepperoni. I choose to use that instead of regular pepperoni because significantly less calories, significantly less fat, and that's why it's so much fewer calories, you guys, is because it just has much less fat than your regular traditional pepperoni. So as you can see, we've got a lot on here. Normally I wouldn't put this much on, but I literally did this because I'm trying to get rid of these ingredients because they've just been in my freezer, and I'm like, I should probably eat those. So here we are eating a ton of pepperoni, a ton of Canadian bacon. Yeah, this is a lot of freaking meat. So there we go. I'm just gonna pop it in my air fryer for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands so they're all gross. Okay, so let me replay for you or let you know the breakdown of this. So I already logged all this in my FitnessPal before getting on here. So my pita, got that in there. Got my Laughing Cow cheese wedge. Got my 28 grams of fat-free mozzarella. And yes, it is 9 grams of protein, 0 fat, 2 grams of carbs, and just 45 calories. Then for the Canadian bacon, a serving size of Canadian bacon was 56 ounces. 56 grams. 56 ounces would be a lot. 56 grams. I only used 30 grams. And as you can see, that was a lot of Canadian bacon. With the turkey pepperoni, I used 28 grams, which I believe was a full serving size, or at least close to. And that right there was a little over 8 grams of protein and almost 4 grams of fat, which again saved a ton of calories by doing turkey pepperoni versus regular pepperoni. Then I only used 30 grams of pizza sauce. Oh, and guess what? I actually tracked part of my crumble cookie that I'm going to have. So I'm going to remove that from this meal so that you can see what the actual, I could tell you what the actual breakdown of this meal is. So for this meal, I've got, it's only 255 calories, you guys. So I was wrong because I had that extra crumble cookie in there. 255 calories, 31 grams of protein, and we're clocking in at 2 grams of fiber. So that is not very much fiber. And if you know me and you know one of the things I say should be the foundation of your meals, it is protein and plants. So I think that everybody should aim for a minimum of no less than 20 grams of protein in every single meal. As I stated, I'm at 31 grams of protein, but what I'm missing is plants. There were absolutely no fruits or vegetables on there. We're not going to pretend that pizza sauce is a vegetable. It's not. We need an actual plant source of some sort. So something that would be super easy for me to do, guess what? I can just grab a bag of my veggies, right? I've got a ton of plants in the fridge. I've got asparagus. I've got Brussels sprouts. Those are things that I grilled or roasted earlier in the week. I've got the bags of frozen broccoli that I just thawed, and you can literally just like put them in the microwave before you're going to eat them for a minute because they're already defrosted and everything, and throw some salt on them. Delicious. Like broccoli would be great with this. I'm going to have this because this is my lunch. Like I want a pretty filling meal. I like to have high volume foods. I'm gonna tell you right now, that pizza is gonna be satisfying to me because it tastes like I'm having pizza, right? I'm having pizza ingredients. It's just different, right? I'm not gonna pretend that this is as good as going out to eat and having, 4 slices of pizza. But it's also, as you saw, like 200 calories versus if I went out and had 4 slices of pizza at a restaurant or something, it's gonna be a lot of calories. Even just having 1 slice of pizza is gonna have probably a ton of fat, a ton of carbs, and very little protein when you're ordering at a restaurant versus making it yourself. So instead, what I'm going to do is make sure I feel full and satisfied by having protein and plants in this meal to give me what I need. So I already have my pre-made veggie bag here. I've got 85 grams each of grape tomatoes, mini bell peppers that I sliced up, and baby carrots. So all I'm going to do, grabbing it on my plate, still... Pizza's been in there for a few minutes. I'm gonna take it off here in about 30 seconds. And then for seasoning, so I'm just gonna add some of this Tony's Creole seasoning. This has been a game changer ever since I found this stuff. I'm obsessed with it. So just a little sprinkle of that on my veggies. Plus, get out of here. You know this thing always happens. Plus, I'm gonna have this truffle, Parmesan, and black garlic seasoning. And so I've got a delicious little lunch that it's going to take me some time to eat, right? Because like having all those raw veggies, like it's going to take some time to actually eat them versus just shoving a couple of slices of pizza down my throat. All right, so there's that. I think my pizza is good to go. I only did about 4.5 minutes there. That I probably could have even cut that down to less time, but I'm distracted because I'm chatting with you guys. Got pepperonis that are falling off. Let's see if I can get this. Not the most skilled, but we'll see how we do. I don't want to burn myself. All right. And there is my little pizza. So again, probably would have done less pepperoni, less Canadian bacon, but I'm trying to use up fridge ingredients / freezer ingredients. You guys know how that goes. And as you can see, just a big ass plate of food for my lunch. Let me add in a little quick add of those veggies. I've got my peppers. I've got my carrots. I've got tomatoes. And those are just easy to pop in because I eat those on a regular basis. So this entire meal, this big ass plate of food, 327 calories, 34 grams of protein, and now we're at 8 grams of fiber. So hope that was helpful for you. A short and sweet meal. As you can see, it's taking you long at all, and I got to chat with you the whole time. So I hope it was helpful. If you make one of these pizzas, let me know how it goes for you.